I think sometimes it's hard to appreciate how good just a fairly inexpensive metal detector is. That's a little piece of, it looks like a piece of wire or iron or something, but it's tiny, right? It's you know, it was down. You see how deep it was? That's crazy, right? Like 4 inches, and I got it hit. And so I dug that dude up, and there it is. I'm gonna go look and see if I can get some more for that new shaker table. Anyway, peace, baby. Hopefully we find something good. I'll update you in a few minutes. Got a pretty good hit, so snooping around in here. I think this is the guy right here. What? No, that ain't it. There it is. Yeah, piece of lead shot. Yeah, lead shot. Anyway, stick it in my pocket, because dang, you don't want to find too many of those guys. Anyway, you find a million of them, okay? It might be a bit hard to appreciate how steep this is, but if you look, it's steeper than a 45, it seems like. It's about, I guess about a 45, looks like to me, but you know, it's hard walking here, baby. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and all this stuff, of course, is just crumbling here. So yeah, like little avalanches keep happening. Hey folks, this is a similar type of ore that I grabbed from here before. It looks kind of like a real detailed matrix of quartz, you know, with a bunch of iron locked up in it. But what I did is I ground balanced actually on this rock, and then scanned it again because it was barking pretty hard. You can hear it hitting, right? Now I'll flip it to iron discriminate. So that's what these rocks, this cameraman is no good. I'm gonna snatch up a little bit more in this because I found gold in this stuff. Not huge or nothing, but something. And so, and I like that matrix of quartz. It's pretty cool. Maybe I'll get a real clean looking one that I can keep, you know, or I can clean this up with, I don't know, something or other. Vinegar or hydrochloric, if it can take it. Anyway, I'm going to keep that one. Peace, baby. By the way, folks, this is the spot. I did a video called Snow Blow and Cold Gold, or I think something like that. Snow Blow Cold Gold, from Oregon, and this is the same spot. I was kind of up near the little showing up there last time, and I grabbed some of the ore up there, and it was colder than heck when I went over that ridge. But I'm kind of sticking to the valley here a little bit, and I'm just going to sneak up there and try and find some decent stuff. There's definitely some gold here, but is there good gold? Who knows? There's definitely good wildlife. There's a whole bunch of those around here. Probably badger, I suppose, or maybe a woodchuck, maybe. But you know, it's a pretty good hole. I love you, man. We're gonna do it. We're looking for it. We're gonna run on that table. Anyway, I have one. One. I got a couple more that barked pretty hard, and on iron discriminate, you know, they still bark. So listen to this guy here. Sounds pretty good. Now iron discriminate. Where are you? Come on. Anyway, it's down a little bit, but it might be that big piece right there. Piece right here. So anyway, I'm going to snoop around and I'll probably throw that in my bucket. Because that one, with those, we might get some gold. And we'll keep finding more. See that? Looks like 6-shot to me. Lead. Anyway, that's what we was digging at. Anyway, the material here is pretty good, so that rock right there is actually pretty good. But anyway, I thought that was going to be a good one. Peace. baby. Pretty cool looking matrix. But all the stuff I found so far is near the surface. And so it makes me wonder about the geology here, that when this thing popped its cork, you know, a million years ago or whatever, the last thing seemed to come out of it was this material here, or maybe it just weathered down far enough where this is being here on the ground. But boy, it's got these nice layers, like this whole surface was layered with it. But anyway, I found several, like I said, that barked pretty hard with the gold bug too, and so those are the ones I'm grabbing. But anyway, looks like everything's just right on the surface pretty much. Anyway, at least in this spot. If I say anyway one more time, somebody please smash me in the mouth right through the camera. Anyway. Okay, well, we're going to snoop around some more. Peace, baby. I'm going up. I got my gear down there. Got the pail all the way at the bottom because I ain't carrying it. And there's the rig out there. We're going up, baby. And I'm just looking for, see like how this stuff is? Everywhere. It's just like this. It's a little bit bigger piece. But same stuff, you know. Loaded with iron. And there's lots of deer. And there's lots of elk poop too. I haven't seen no gigantic bear poop lately, but I saw some the other day, man. It made me a bit paranoid. See, that one's got quite a bit of sulfides in it. You could rinse it off a little bit or whatever, you could probably tell better. It's mostly quartz, it's just like a matrix, you know, like a brain. It's a brain of quartz. It's very cool. You know, I'm pretty sure it was locked up with the lava, you know, and or maybe this is just all weathered out. I'm not sure, you know, I'm really not sure. But this it's definitely got some you know, iron in there that isn't very rusty yet. Interesting stuff. And it gets to be more and more and more as we go. Every time. See, it's just more. There's another piece. That's not that country rock stuff. That's it. Brain. Bigger piece. Yeah, see? Same stuff, man. I can recognize it now because I've been digging a few pieces up. A lot of it barks with the gold bug too, also. Much of it. And you go and, you know, iron discriminate, and it still will bark. And of course, if you got a lot of iron in there, sometimes they'll do it anyway. But some of it sounds very non-ferrous to me. So, looks like calcite there. There it is. Everywhere. Every place. Well, the source has got to be up here. That's a nice looking piece there, huh? Brain. It's brain. Okay, going up the hill a little bit more. Yeah, there's actually a good spot, I think, right over there. I think that's iron in those two rocks. You got the one, and then one a little bit above it. But looks really, really deeply stained. As I come up the hill, this piece is definitely getting bigger and bigger. There's several right there that are huge. And then of course you can see that one right down the hill there about 30 feet from us is fairly big. So they're getting bigger and bigger. So the solace is this way, it looks like to me. So yeah, we're just trucking up the hill. There's another bigger one. Yeah. Have the actual showing spot hopefully up here. Maybe it's just the whole crown of the hill. I don't know just yet. Stuff had to come from somewhere. Usually it come out. Yeah, definitely the material's getting far more loaded with iron than even down there. So yeah, we're way up the hill. Almost at the top. So, might as well get to the top, see where this comes from. Yeah, it's a pretty good view from the top here. Yeah, this soil up here is pure iron. I mean, it's very ironized, the whole thing. And it's very soft. So kind of interesting. I didn't expect to find that. I could see it from space or whatever, from Google Earth, that it was kind of ironized up here for sure. But man, I didn't realize it's gonna be like this. It's kind of soft, right? And anyway, I can imagine the animals like to lay up here or something because it's soft. Anyway, the view is pretty amazing. You can see way over there is the snake, and then we're coming up on it. You can see all the highway right there. See a truck, and yeah, the highway here. There's a Snake River over there, and yeah, yep, nice view. Hey folks, as far as that quartz matrix looking stuff, I think this is the source. See all those pieces right here, and anyway, this this local source is probably all along here, but this one spot here has got a whole bunch extra everywhere, right? Whole bunch here, a big old pile here. Probably this mound here, right here, was the source. You can see a bunch here, right? Big piece here, all this here, all that, all this. That's probably where it's primarily coming from, about, I'd say about a quarter of the way down the hill. And I can see it running all along, way over there, here, this spot here, and then of course down this little valley, and then up the hill again. Oh, that was kind of cute there. Let's see. Nice little stringer veins running through there. Yeah, let's come out here and camp for a night or two. And bring out the gold rig. Yeah, the trailer. Prospect a little brrr, right on site. Bam, diddy, boom. That's what I built the thing for, so. Oh, let's see. Yeah, this is pretty interesting right here. This is, the country rock stuff here. But right here is, looks like calcite, but, it's kind of, that same kind of stuff that it looks like it flowed over this, right? So this looks like a much earlier rock, and then this gushed later there sometime. But yeah, I thought that was interesting because that clearly is attached to it, right, all along here. So hard to get a chunk of it. Yeah, it's hard to get a piece to show you. Oh. Anyway, I'm sure you get my drift, right? Okay, folks, I made it back from the ridge. I climbed up there and then up to the very ridge. And that's where we got the panoramic view. I marched all the way down the hill. I had my bucket of material somewhere in the middle of this big hill right here, to the right or to the left of it a little bit. But yeah, I carried that back, and there, all this stuff down the hill, yeah, they're heavy. The saying about like in your backpack of life, don't put too many rocks. Yeah, yeah, they're heavy. Don't do it. Don't do it. Hey, folks, this is the material that I collected the last time I was at that Oregon prospect near Ontario. And I had, like I said, I rinsed these off. I think in that video, I rinsed them off, and I got a little bit of gold. Anyway, these were taken from the north slope of that hill, and these guys here I got yesterday were taken from the south, and I did that for a reason, because I wanted to see if this one has the same amount of gold or less or more or whatever. Anyway, I know it's got a little bit of gold because I just did a similar thing. I just got all the rocks and looked at them, and I got the junk out of the bottom, just a little bit of material, panned it, got a tiny bit of gold, and I'm calling them brain quartz. Brain quartz ore. Anyway, these ones are so cool. I had to throw them by the pool so we can look at them. If we go swimming next year, we'll see. It's kind of a cool looking one, I thought. These guys here, very cool. Thought about putting one of these things in vinegar or something. And see what we got then. And I might do that. Yeah, there's some cuties. Got quite a few cuties over the years. Things are almost all iron. This guy looks like it's got, you know, tons of sulfides in it and everything. It's so sparkly and it really beeps loud, so it's got a lot of iron in it. No gold, no gold. Yeah, same with like that one. Some of the other ones had gold. Of course, chunks like that, it's got a big, you know, piece of quartz on top, you know. That little bit of quartz, if you snoop around sometimes you'll find a little gold. There's probably a little gold right there, maybe. There's a little bit of sulfides, that's for dang sure. Anyway, it's a nice rock. I'll leave it as a rock. It's gotta be a rock. It's got a rock, baby. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna do a little more investigation about that prospect. Hopefully run that stuff here in a day or two and get everything cleaned up. Let's see what we got. See what the table does. Anyway, just farting around a little bit on Saturday. Enjoying the day, just kind of relaxed. Been so busy, so. Anyway, that's it. Peace, baby.